Hey guys, how's it going? It is a gorgeous day out, and I did not think it was going to be a gorgeous day out. I woke up this morning and it was such thick fog. We opened the front door and I told Brenna, I was like, it's like we're at the coast right now. This is insane. And it is all burned off. It's about 1 o'clock now. There was no way I could have gotten out any earlier, but it was so gorgeous. I'm kind of kicking myself because I didn't get any like footage of it. Usually I take footage of all of that stuff because I love the fog and I love rain and I love these colder days. And I didn't for some reason. And now we're outside and it's beautiful. There's no clouds in the current vicinity, which is kind of crazy. I mean, like I can see some in the distance a ways away, but there's nothing here. So that means that today I didn't think I was going to get in the garden, and now I get to get in the garden. That's a bonus day, and I'm very, very excited about it. It is gorgeous right now. I can hear birds chirping. I can see some fall color changing, and like it's just beautiful out here. So the plan is to do something with, I picked up that Foxtail Fern a couple days ago at this point. I think it's probably like a week for you guys. I think it's been like 3 or 4 days now. Picked up that Foxtail Fern and I want to get that planted in the landscape. I think I'm gonna put it over by the lion fountain. So I'd like to get that done today. And then I also would like to do something with this. I don't know what I want to do with this, but I would really like to find something to do with it. This is the Little Ragu Sweet Bay from Monrovia. It's part of their like holiday collection. I've had this plant and I had it in a topiary for forever ago. And I think I killed it. And then I lost it and I don't know where it went. I have no clue what happened to that plant at all. I didn't think it died, but it must have. I think Brent threw it away. I picked up another one. I think this was like less than 20 bucks. Yeah, okay, it was $19.98. There's the price tag. Paid $19.98 for it. Little Ragu Sweet Bay. This is a bay tree, so you can like use this in cooking. You just pop off the leaves and you have a bay leaf. And we use kind of a surprising amount of bay. I do a lot of chili with it, or we cook meats with it. I really like it, but I don't want it to get as big as this one gets. And this is the dwarf version. 8 feet tall, 8 feet wide. That's a lot of bay. I don't want this much bay. But I would like this in a little container, and I think I have a container that it would be beautiful in, and keeping things in a container and keeping them pruned back is gonna help keep it in check. This is hardy in zones 8 through 11, so if you are in lower zones, which I know a lot of you guys are, grow it in a container and then bring it in during the winter months. This is a tropical plant, but it's so beautiful, and so I think that a lot of people should grow this. Partial to full sun, water when dry. It does bloom, but it's not anything grand. You're mostly growing it because it's a bay tree and you can grow your own bay. And I just think it's really cool. I think it's very interesting. It smells like slight bay. When you crush the leaves up, it has more of a bay smell to it. It doesn't smell it's not super strong, but when they dry, you can still use them in cooking, and I don't know, it's a really cool plant, and I'm excited about it. Aromatic foliage that adds to a classic flavor to soups and sauces. Jeez Louise. Hold on, I have to get this label off. This is the California cancer label, because there's plastic, or because everything causes cancer in California. Something about something with highly aromatic foliage that adds a classic flavor to soups and sauces. Easy care, upright shrub or small tree. Ooh, handsome in natural form or easily clipped into formal hedge or topiary shapes. Thrives in containers, evergreen. And we're going to keep this bad boy trimmed and pruned because I don't have 8 feet of space, and we are going to keep it in a container. And then we're gonna go to Lowe's because I bought this and I bought a few other things last time I was there, and we left and I've kicked myself every day ever since, and I'm just mad that I didn't buy another one of the dwarf Alberta spruces, and I'm really mad that I didn't buy one of the sky pencil hollies. So we're gonna go pick up some of those and whatever else my heart just tells me to grab. Let's start with this. Also, I haven't had any caffeine. I'm just excited to be in the garden today, and I've been basically no caffeine, except there was 2 days that I decided to have caffeine. And that is it. That's all I've had for like 2 months. So I'm proud of myself. No caffeine over here. Let's grab a container. So this is my hoard of containers and saucers and planters and all the things. And I'm thinking we're gonna go with one of these. I like it. They're very formal looking. I'm sure this is from like Hobby Lobby or something like that. I found it at a thrift store, but it's not vintage. It's supposed to supposedly look vintage. We're gonna use this. So I'm trying to figure out where I want this to even go, and I'm kind of thinking right there and have it so it's kind of like tucked into the corner a little bit. Might not be bad. It's a lot of evergreen, but then it's not like the same foliage and then like a third of the exact same type of foliar growth. I think it'll be a third of like a different and more interesting growth. I think we'll just place it there for now. I don't think I'm gonna hook it up to irrigation. I'll run it under the bottom, but I'm gonna let Brent plug it in once I decide where I actually want it to like permanently stay, because this kind of might throw me off a little bit. Not sure I love that. Like 3 different textures. Like, that's kind of weird, right? I don't know. We're gonna plant it in that, and I might see if I can just buy another rolled rim terracotta pot, because I like them. I ended up finding this, and I think this is gonna be better. So we won't do that. It's really pretty. It just doesn't work here. I have so much terracotta that I think I have to stick with terracotta, and like that's just 3 different like textures right there. It's a bit much. So we're gonna go with this terracotta pot. This is not going to be something that's going to allow it to live forever. So this will be technically a pot up is what we're doing. And then probably in the springtime, before it really starts to take off, I will need to put it in something probably even bigger. I expect over the winter time, its roots to continue to grow, and I expect the roots to pretty much fill this thing out. So this is going to be fine for the winter time, but I will need to pot it up once again. Oh yeah, that's way better. Way, way, way better than the metal one. That just looks so much more cohesive. Perfect. Let's move on to the Foxtail Fern now. I'm gonna apologize before we move on to this next plant. This Foxtail Fern is also higher zones only, and I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was only doing high zone plants today. I'm sorry. I thought this was a lower zone thing also. This says that it's zones 9 through 11. I'm going to fact check that, and if I'm wrong, I'll pop it up on the screen, but I think that's probably right. 24 inches tall, 30 inches wide, full shade lover. So this is a shade lover. It's a beautiful chartreuse green. It's called a Foxtail Fern because they look like little fluffy foxtails. They're beautiful. I love them. I've seen them forever, but the first time I saw them done well was at Janie's house at her old place that she had. She had these underneath her crepe myrtle, and they were stunning. They were so spectacular, and I loved it. And I just kind of knew that I needed to put this on our property somewhere. So full shade, no sun, higher zone only, and it is a fern, so it's a water lover, so we will make sure that it does get plenty of water. I paid $15 for this, and it is very small. I have another one. I have it in a container, so if you are in a lower zone, you can grow this in a container. I have one on a coffee table that's in a container, and I think it's beautiful. Just make sure it gets plenty enough water. So if you're in a lower zone and you do want to grow this, you could grow this in a pot, and they get really big, like 30 inches wide, 24 inches tall, so it would be a beautiful statement in a container. Might be something to try. So this is going to go on this side of the property. Sorry about the lighting. So it's going to go over here. I was kind of thinking there. Oh, sorry. I was thinking there, and I'm not going to fertilize it today. Plants like this, like ferns and stuff, really prefer more like acidic soil. And so I should go in with like a Hollytone. I don't own Hollytone. And so it's just, I don't know. I think it'll be fine. Just like that. It'll just be happy over there. That's where it's going to go. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty. It'll like kind of obscure the container a little bit. And I do think it'll be nice there. So no fertilizer, because I'm sure I will get that question. It's perfect, and I fixed the crooked container. We ended up having a gopher or a mole come and like dig this. I came out one morning and this entire pot was flopped over. It was such a bummer. But I put one of those mole spikes there and we haven't dealt with it since. So I think that's gonna be really pretty right there. I think that'll be really nice. And then I've got my Arabian jasmine here and the Kilmarnock willow and a million cyclamen, and it's beautiful. I gotta find just a couple more little things to tuck in right in this area. Finding things to tuck into that area is going to be for a different day. We are about to head to Reading, which is about 45 minutes away from me, where Janie's mom lives. And we're gonna go to Home Depot and go pick up a Alberta spruce and that holly and, like I said, whatever else my little eyes catch. So let's head up there after I wash my hands. We made it and the sun is setting. It is getting dark out. So I probably only have 10 minutes here before it does pitch black. So we're gonna grab some things. Let me show you what we're gonna grab. Brent is parking the car and then he's gonna come back and grab one of these. So we were just here the other day and I am obsessed with it. This is the dwarf Alberta spruce right here. And we're going to pick up another one of these in this big form right here. And these guys, how much did these cost? There it is. $54.98, and I don't think that's a bad deal at all. They are huge. We saw some in the back that weren't in holiday containers, and they were much more expensive. They were like $25 more. So we're gonna buy the ones that come with a little holiday can and a bow. Wait, I got distracted. Oh, there's Brent. Look at these. Those are so pretty. These are Marguerite daisies, $7.98. Those are so pretty. And all the snapdragons. Can you calm down with that shopping cart? It's very loud, sir. Sir, you're doing too much. Okay, we're going to the back. That's where everything was that I saw that I wanted. Look at, they have the hollies. These are the little hollies. The medium size one for $38. And then these big guys, which I think I'm gonna grab one of these big ones, and these are $56. I just feel like I need to grab one of the big ones. I just think it's gonna be best bang for your buck. I think these are like moderate growers. Let's see, zones 5 through 9, 6 to 8 feet tall, 2 to 3 feet wide. Full sun, a narrow columnar form that stays neat year-round and often sports small purple berries in the fall. With a male pollinator nearby, leaves lack sharp points, making it ideal for decks, patios, entryways, as a vertical accent or a screened evergreen. Very excited about this. So this is going to go in between the apple espalier. And so it's holly, but the like foliar growth looks like boxwood. So I think that's just so interesting. I think it's gonna be perfect. So we're gonna grab one of these one of those. How's it going back there? Wish I could carry this all by myself. He's a good sport. Okay, in the cart so far, we have the big holly, we have the Alberta spruce, and then we have 2 of the little hollies. I'm gonna grab 2 of them to be able to kind of flank something. I'm not sure what I want to flank, but I would like to find something to be able to just flank, like a doorway or something. I'm really hungry. I haven't eaten today, so I'm feeling a little delusional. So I'm messing with him. I always check the clearance racks. I found these are the Heuchera Summer Boysenberry, and they're $13, but with the clearance sale, they are $7. And I don't know, I don't need any more that are that color. If there were some that were green, I could use another green one, like the chartreuse green, by the back fountain area. So I'm gonna pass on those, but this Lowe's has 1, 2, 3, 4 racks of clearance. I also wanted to show you guys this. I definitely chuckled in case, you know, any of you savvy gardeners just casually needed a bunny topiary. They've got you here. It's only $44. They have dogs also, apparently. And, you know, okay, can't take me anywhere. Or if you needed a hedge, some beautiful ivy. I'm not one to judge. We are also going to grab a bag of Hollytone because I don't own any Hollytone, and we are about to plant hollies, so I need Hollytone. Okay, we made it out. I bought 4 plants, which is about what I thought I was gonna get, honestly. So we spent $172.57 after tax. You can see it there. You can see here's what the plants cost: $54, $56, $14 for the Hollytone, and then $17 for the small hollies, and then the Hollytone. So not a bad haul. Now we're gonna load these into the car and go get dinner. So I'll see you guys back at the house, and it'll be bright out. It'll be a new day, and we will show you guys kind of what I'm thinking for some of these plants. Not all of them, some of them though. Okay, we made it home. It's the next day, obviously. Ignore the dogs barking. I don't know. I have something to show you guys. So I went shopping, and I had gone to, we just picked up the trees. One of them is right there. Beautiful, love it. But guess what I bought? Isn't that the best thing you've ever seen in your entire life? It is. It's 20 feet tall. It's the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. So we got home late with the trees, and it was fine. And then I had work the next day, so I couldn't film the next day because by the time I get home at 5 o'clock, it is pitch black. So we're out here the next morning, and I was going to show you guys the trees because I bought this one and the other ones. And then I decided to set this up. I picked this up last night when I got off of work. Isn't that amazing? This thing is huge. It's 20 feet tall. You can see how short my house is. Very tiny house. Isn't this the coolest thing you've ever seen though? Very excited about it. Yeah, so we're getting ready for Christmas here. Anyways, I picked up this tree, picked up one more of these. I'll show you guys the container that I have one of them in. There is Mason's house, and so the reindeer stares at Mason's house, and Mason's bedroom, and stares at his bedroom also. And it's really funny, he just opened the window, he's like, "Robbie, what did you do?" That's for you, Mason. It's so big. 20 feet. Anyways, this is the one tree. This is the same one that I just picked up, the dwarf Alberta spruce. This is it in a container. Loving it in a container. I also want one in the landscape. They're slow growers, and I think they were like 56 bucks a piece or something like that. And then I picked up 3 of these sky pencil hollies. Very excited about these. So these are holly, and this was 56, 57, and those were I think $18. So I've got 2 of them. I don't know how fast they grow. I did want one that had like instant impact, so very excited about that. And then those two I'm gonna use to like flank a walkway or something like that, so they can grow slow, and that won't be the end of the world. Also, look at my red bud. It just had all of its leaves last week, but we did get beautiful fall color, which is very exciting. But now we have a fall mess. Anyways, that's all of that. And so I think, my friends, that is where we're gonna end the video. I think this is a very short video. I don't remember. It's been days now since I started filming this. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. Thank you guys for visiting our garden. I will put the link to that reindeer in the description down below. Oh, I also am gonna say that I will put a link to this hoodie in the description down below, and I'm gonna have it pop up on the screen. I get questions about this hoodie all of a sudden every time I wear it. It is my favorite hoodie. I got it from Hollister. It's great because it has a little secret pocket in here. So you have your like main pocket and then you have your secret pocket. So I'm gonna put that in this video also. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for visiting our garden. Thank you for coming plant shopping with us. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye, guys.